Welcome to Red Square. That is the Kremlin. As you can see, the square is pretty massive. I was wondering what all the lines were because there's no traffic in this square. But I noticed in the May parade all the tanks follow the yellow lines. So you can see this three yellow lines. I don't know what all the other colours mean, but it's very impressive when the sun's out anyway. This is inside the Kremlin. It's nothing particularly Russian. Oh dear, someone just dropped the camera, I think. Fortunately it's a nice sunlit day, so it's quite beautiful in here. You can wander just about anywhere here, as long as you keep to the paths and to the crossings. If you start wandering, like they are, you get whistled at like that, and they're taking no notice. When you think of the Kremlin, you think of red walls, spires, KGB looking people, all that lot over there, because normal people aren't allowed to walk there. One thing you don't think of are flowers and gardens. There's quite a large garden here. But don't walk on the grass. As you know, Russia's a poor country with no money. It's a former communist country. Socialism is its ideal. I don't think so somehow. This is a curious building over here. This is the former home of the KGB. Beautiful looking building. I have a feeling it's a bit intimidating. There's now a memorial, very small memorial over there to all those that, I suppose for a better word, disappeared into there. There's a tram. It's quite a busy road. Roadworks, some of the usual stuff you get in a city. But being Moscow, they do this sort of thing. I don't actually know what this is because I didn't read up on this place. Here you have a man in a wheelchair who seems to think he's a car. I'm not sure if he's stuck there or what, but he's not making an effort to get out of the way. It's quite a busy road as well. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. Oh, I just figured it out. The guy's begging. He goes around the cars that are stuck at traffic lights. Looking for money. It's another observation. Beautiful park here. But same wherever I go, there's always equipment or people cleaning, sweeping, cutting grass. I know it happens everywhere, but it seems to happen everywhere very, very regularly. That's on top of them watering down all the streets, which I don't even know why they do that yet. This is Moscow. This is, I think it's a Skina Park, something like that. And it's, I think it's referred to as a Stalin-esque park in the sense that these pavilions, there's several of them around me, are related to the original states of the Soviet Union. There's one each, and similar to the fountain, the statues. Now I admit I didn't do a great deal of reading on Moscow, but I wasn't expecting this sort of beauty. This is a Friday, And I think tomorrow is a special day or some description. I can't read Russian unfortunately, but something's happening in here tomorrow. But it looks fantastic. I hope the background music is on this. George Michael, gay icon. This park makes something like Hyde Park look boring as hell. Why would anybody visit Hyde Park? Things that kind of stand out in Moscow. One, security. There's an awful lot of people seem to be employed as security. So there's a guy over there. Don't ask me why. And this is kind of a back street. And the thing about wandering back streets is you first of all come across beautiful little churches like this one, but then you come across something like this. I'll check out what it's called. There is a label on it. But outside of a building, a woman dropping a bottle with a message in it by the look of it. It's impressive, isn't it? This is just a kind of a boulevard in the middle of Moscow. Highlight another thing. There's no do not walk on the grass, sit on the grass signs. But it's very rare you find anybody actually doing it, because it seems to be you don't do it. There's somebody over there having a picnic. But they're a very disciplined lot, Muscovites. On this side I show you the Puppets show house. I turn around, it is about 5:30, so it's rush hour, or Friday. Now I've counted 7 lanes of traffic on this side of the road alone. So there's 4 coming up, another 3 already up the top there, and it's probably the same on the other side. 14 lanes in the middle of Moscow. It's crazy. This is the re-inspection of the guard after they've changed.